Yo, yo, yo,
Yo,
yo, yo. What is up? What is good? How's it going?
what it do,
You
big dog?
know, man. Hey, before we get into anything, Corey, you know what we got to do?
What's that?
Or actually, what our viewers have to do. Guys, hit the like button, tap the subscribe button,
Oh,
hit that
hell yeah.
notification bell so you guys can be up to date for all our newest and latest content. Also, too, drop down there in those comments. We always want to hear from you guys as our viewers.
Yes,
So,
sir.
sorry, I just wanted to throw a little twist on that tonight, Corey. My
That's all
apologies.
good.
All right, let's roll on here. So, topic of the day. We're going to go ahead. This is going to be a show unlike anything we've ever done before. Okay,
It's the
guys.
sports equinox. That's
This
why.
is this is the sports equinox. There's a lot to talk about in all major sports. We're going to be here to break it down. So, starting with the NBA. This is the hot topic. Corey, gambling. These guys was out here gambling. They was playing poker games. They was taking people's money, man, as if they didn't already have enough money. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm being facetious here, of course, Corey, but it's like, man, the news that broke yesterday is going to be the first topic that we talk about. It overshadowed the second topic that we're going to talk about, and it's a damn shame. Really, it
Yeah.
really is. Okay, so first news: Chauncey Billups, Terry Rozier, other names are going to come up. There was 30 people, they said, that were involved in this. The FBI is involved in this. This is a big, 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 big deal. Um, yeah. Elaborate a little bit more for us, Corey, for the people at home that don't
Bro,
know
when the
what we're talking
FBI come knocking, I think they're batting 98, 97% conversion rate on when they bring a case, they close it
Yeah,
98% of the times.
yeah.
So Chauncey Billups, Terry Rozier, Damon Jones, these guys got an uphill battle. The poker part is not so big to me because illegal poker games are one thing. Crooked poker games have been going on forever, right? So that thing happens, right? The betting part with the NBA is what's going to kill these guys' career and really put them in a bad spot. And they were
They're going to
all
be
involved in it.
blackballed. They're going to be
Yeah,
blackballed.
yeah,
Adam
their
Silver said
basketball careers are over.
there's no place in our game for this.
No,
I'm interested. I'm intrigued, Corey, to see what else comes of this. What else are we going to hear about? Who else's name is going to get popped up in this? Because not everything's come to the surface yet. They just came out and said that they opening this investigation. Shit about to get real is really what they just told us.
well,
You know
you
what
know
I'm
what's going to
saying?
happen.
They're
The
about to
first person.
the layers are going to start getting peeled back. We're going to start
Well,
really getting down to the nitty gritty of all this. What's going to happen?
that's a great point. The first person I thought about was Tim Donaghy, right? And so
Uh,
obviously, since this happened, he's done a bunch of interviews on a bunch of different podcasts, but he kept saying one thing that struck me is what you just said is there's gonna be more names that come out. And some people try to push back against him on that. And he's like, you don't understand. I've been through this.
yep.
They're going to sit all three of those guys down. They're going to tell them, hey, we can put you in jail for 20 years. And
Oh yeah.
then they're going to talk, right? You can
Yep.
call it being a rat, being a snitch. But once you're faced with 20 years in prison, right, you're
Start
going to
talking.
talk.
Start talking.
All three of those guys are going to start talking. They're going to start dropping names. And he said the exact same thing you just said. This is nowhere close to over. There's going to be way more many names. You're going to be shocked by the names that come out. It's almost like something on some Epstein files type stuff, which we still haven't seen the Epstein list. But this might be one of those huge stories when we look back in like 2 or 3 years and be like, holy shit. Right?
Yeah.
You already seeing
Yeah.
names like Kevin Garnett was at the Pablo Torre finds out, which is an awesome podcast. This dude takes investigative journalism to the next level. He's already
Right.
out today on Twitter. He already started his own investigation, found out that Kevin Garnett and other players have been at these poker games, And if those guys were doing what Chauncey Billups was doing,
They're the face cards, Corey.
yeah,
They said that they had the face cards, and then you had the pawns that came to the games to play with the face card. They already knew the outcome of these games, and these people were going and they were betting millions and millions of dollars.
So what I want to know was guys like Kevin Garnett. Obviously, Chauncey was a part of it. Allegedly, we got to say allegedly, but this is all alleged. But was Kevin Garnett and other players a part of being in on this? That's huge. But Chauncey Billups, Damon Jones, Terry Rozier were all passing insider information on actual basketball games to the Mafia. Time out. I didn't know the fucking Mafia was still a thing.
Oh yeah. They ain't went nowhere,
bro.
Buddy. They
said the Kosher Nostra, the Genovese, the Gambinos.
They ain't went nowhere.
The Columbos. I was like, what the hell? This is still going on?
Yeah. So it damn sure is. And they busting kneecaps and hurting people's families if they don't cooperate. So
yeah. That's another thing Tim Donaghy said. He said somebody got to those three guys. However the connection was made, however it started, however the relationship was fostered. But once you're in, there is no getting out. You cannot get out. They have you forever.
Corey, I think this was something. It's funny you bring up Donaghy's name. This is something. The FBI don't just come out like, oh, we just started this like a week ago. Here we go. We're gonna go ahead and get this jumped off. That's not how this works.
They've been investigating it for 4 years.
They've been doing this for some time. Ever since that popped off with the betting scandal with him and everything, buddy, boom, there it is. That's when it started opening this up. He said, I worked with this guy. I did this with this guy. This guy was doing this and this and this. He's the rat, essentially, quote unquote. I'm not saying that. Yeah. I mean, he was the one faced with the time, Donaghy, and he sang like a canary. It's just what it is. It's what he did.
So a lot of people are speculating that, remember, just this past summer, about 4 months ago, Agent Zero, Gilbert Arenas' house was raided by the feds for poker.
Yeah.
Right? They took him in, and he came home pretty quickly. What do you think happened when they took him in? What do you think happened?
Mighty.
Put two and two together. He started talking. So this is all alleged, by the way. Got to say that over and over.
I'm with
it. It wouldn't surprise me that if Gilbert Arenas got taken in, was home in 24 hours, he probably sang like a canary, just like you said.
He came out pretty damn quick after he got arrested, bud. So
who gets their house raided by the freaking feds, and you're home within 24 hours, dog?
Crazy. This is crazy. I didn't think that something like this would be like a federal type case. I mean,
big time.
You know what I mean?
You're talking about organized crime, and when the mafia is involved, it's a federal case.
You're gonna see some people's gonna get popped off. They talking too much.
But it completely overshadowed our next topic, which is Victor Wembanyama.
Man,
and what he did to the Dallas Mavericks.
Let me pull this.
You don't know. A lot of people were picking the Dallas Mavericks for whatever reason was everybody's sexy pick to make it to the finals, make it out of the Western Conference because of the defense, Derek Lively, AD, whenever Kyrie gets back, Cooper Flag. They're supposed to be this defensive juggernaut. And Victor Wembanyama said, the hell with all that, bro. First game out the gate, I'm going to drop 40 on you, 15 rebounds, no turnovers on 70% shooting.
Minutes.
In 29
minutes.
29 and a half minutes.
It got rounded up to 30. Still impressive, not tripping. That dude's a problem. He is everything that was advertised about him. He's not a bust. This dude, if he can stay healthy.
That's the thing. He's already the best defensive player in the league. They can erase. He's a paint eraser. And even if he don't get his hand on the ball, he's altering your shot. And if he's not altering your shot, he's making you think about not shooting the ball in the paint. All right, so he's already the defensive player of the year if he plays 65 games. You can already go ahead and get that trophy ready.
If
he averages 25, B, if he
Nah,
averages 25, he'll
I'm
be
with
an
it.
MVP of the league.
I'm with it. I'm with it. And if the Spurs, I mean, man, I'm with it.
I'm not saying
with
that they're. I don't know what the Spurs are going to do in the playoffs. I do know this. They're a playoff team.
I like their team though. I like it. It's a nice little
Stephon Castle,
mixture.
you got the reigning
Vassell,
rookie
you
of the
got
year.
Vassell over there. You got
Yeah.
De'Aaron Fox. You got Victor Wembanyama. Like you got Greg Popovich on the bench. Like,
Well,
bro,
not anymore.
is he not there? He gone?
No, he had a stroke last year, so he's in the front office now.
He's still connected.
He's
Greg
connected.
Popovich, damn it,
Yeah, he's in
it's
the
the
building.
Spurs. Here's the thing. At the end of the day, they got it. I like their team. I really do. It's a collection of young talent to where they're kind of taking the OKC approach with this. Or you see what I'm saying? Or
Yeah.
OKC's taking their approach because the Spurs have done this before. This isn't their first rodeo. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? Back in the day, they kind of put that team together with the Ginobilis, the Parkers, and all them boys. So we'll see, man. It's going to be intriguing. I'm interested to see. But Victor Wembanyama, what he did to Anthony Davis, buddy, yowzers.
And Derek
Yow.
Lively.
Yeah,
Yeah.
buddy, to the whole
Yeah.
damn team.
Team.
Nobody wanted any kind of smoke with that guy, but I'm telling you, nobody.
No.
How he can just come down the court, pull, buddy, it's a problem. I'm telling you. I didn't want to buy into all the hype per se, Corey, because I'm just not one of those type of guys that just gives it to you. You got to show it to me. He's shown. Yeah, that dude, he for real. He's continued to progress every single season. And this year, I'm telling you, this guy stays healthy. Woo, woo.
It's a problem. It's a
You
problem.
get 60 to 70 games out of Victor Wembanyama. He's the defensive player of the year. They make top 5 seed in the West. He's messing around with MVP.
MVP,
Messing
yeah,
around.
100%.
Because he's a problem. I mean, he's 7'4". I can name 7'4" list of things that he's a problem. He's just a problem. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We're just gonna touch on this briefly. We're gonna go on. Oh, they're actually playing pretty good right now. My Lakers, man. TBD. That's where I'm at with them right now. I don't know. I still think
way too early to tell.
It is.
You know,
I think there's something on the horizon, though. I just do. I think we're going to make a move. We're going to shake this thing up.
You talking about trading LeBron?
Yeah. I think that's.
I love how you had to look down and be like,
I think it's coming. I really do think that's coming. I'm going to call it now. Before the end of the season, LeBron James will be on another team. I don't necessarily know who that is at this point in time. If I had to guess, put my money on it, it'd be the Warriors or the Mavericks. Because if LeBron truly didn't know about the Luka stuff, and I think LeBron James sees the writing on the wall that the Lakers is Luka's team. You've seen LeBron on the sideline the other night, no emotion. Luka was doing some ridiculous stuff in that game too. And to not even cheer, clap, or do anything like, man, and to say that you're going to be surveying the team. I'm done. I've already said this on this show before, Corey. I'm done with the LeBron James experience. I'm ready to move on. Get what you can get for him. He's got a no trade clause, so it's got to work for him, work for both parties. As long as we can come to that medium and find that, gosh, I'm ready to do it. Or just roll on the rest of this season. That's what we're doing.
What was his comments before the season? I'm surveying. What did he say?
For while the time that he's out, he's going to be taking a close look at the Lakers roster and the construction and how things are working. He's basically
you having he say you're going to be able to go to Rob Pelinka at the trade deadline and be hey, this is what we need to do.
Yeah, we're sitting here freaking, I don't know, we're auditioning for LeBron right now or something. I don't know, man.
Bro. They've already told you they're moving on from you after this year.
That's
past the plan.
I'm past it.
What are you surveying? What do you think you're gonna?
Nothing.
Yeah, bro.
You are not bigger than the Lakers brand, so you just need to stop, bro. Just stop. It's not.
I don't blame you for being out on them. I'd be over it too, bro. I'd be over it.
You don't want to be here with the Lakers, bro. Our organization, what we've done and what we're about. The hell with you, bro. You can go piss off. For real. Just how I feel. That's where I'm at with it. So I
I
hope
don't
we
blame you.
trade him. I hope he's gone. I really don't want to see him play with the Lakers no more, to be honest with you. I don't even have my LeBron jerseys. They're like put away. I don't even have them in my closet no more. Like, I'm done with them.
Wow.
Got the Luca jersey in there. AD's jersey's still even hanging up in my closet. But LeBron, I'm done with that. Done. That's where I'm at.
Wow.
Yep.
I don't blame you. I
Just
don't
where I'm
blame you
at.
one bit.
It's just what it
But
is. So, all right. Let's go ahead and hop into this college football, Corey. This is
talk about it.
it's a big game this weekend for my team, man. Big. Number 8 team, Ole Miss coming into this thing, coming into Norman. It's a 5.5 point spread, if I'm not mistaken. Last time I checked on this game, Oklahoma is favored in this game. They're expecting a little bit of rain in the forecast. It's been a little bit rainy down here, you know what I mean? So they're expecting a little bit of that. I don't care one way or another. I honestly think, as an Oklahoma Sooners fan, that the rain complements us a little bit better than
That
it does
works
Ole
in your
Miss.
favor
And it does Ole Miss.
100%.
I want this game to be messy. I want it to be muddy. I want it to be difficult because they have a high-paced offense. You know what I'm saying? So I'm interested to see how my defense matches up against their offense. They've been talking about our defense, everything else. Well, the last time we had a real true test, we allowed Texas to make key plays and key moments. And I think that Ole Miss's offense is night and day better than Texas's offense. But I can't compare those games because that's a rivalry game. It's two different type of animals. This one's also in Norman, Oklahoma. It's 11 a.m. kickoff on ABC, which I was kind of like, Texas A&M and LSU, which we're going to talk about here in a second, they got the night slot. It's fine. It is what it is. Corey, I like my Sooners in this game, brother. I do. I really do. It's 5.5 for OU. I like OU in this game, and I like OU to cover the spread. I like 28-21 is what I'm thinking. That's what I've been like doing, 28-23, or was I 28-21 and saying they're covering the spread? I've been going back and forth. I'm going full-fledged in on it here, Corey. They're covering the spread, 28-21, Oklahoma Sooners victory. They're going to be back full-fledged in the playoff discussion. Things are going to get back on track in Norman, Oklahoma this Saturday. That's my prediction.
I can see that. I think everybody's talking about their offense, your defense. I think the biggest matchup and what's going to tell the story of the game is their defense versus your offense.
100%.
Those are the two units that are not getting any respect right now, and deservedly so. Whoever wins that battle is probably going to win the game. Right. That's where the game's going to lie. I
100%.
think the offense is good enough to where they're going to get some points. Your defense is good enough to where they're not going to get as much as they want, right? So I see that as a wash. I think the true test is going to be what Mateer does. Can you guys materialize a run game that doesn't involve John Mateer? And can you keep the ball away from that high-powered offense? Can it be a rainy game where you're burning the clock, you're getting first downs in small increments, and you're just moving down the field, and you're getting like 11 and 12 play drives? If you get 3 of those, I think you're sitting pretty.
Right. And score touchdowns.
Don't
Touchdowns.
set up field goals.
Finish them with touchdowns.
Yeah.
You cannot, because you cannot sit here and mess around with this team and not score touchdowns. Yeah, hey, Sooner Cowboy, welcome. Man, you're right. We do. We have a right tackle. Ryan Foje actually was listed as our right tackle starter because Derek Simmons is out with the injury. So we do. We have 2. They were highly touted freshmen, though, and Michael Fasusi at left tackle has already kind of been starting some games for us this year. So I'm not per se necessarily worried about that. The offensive line hasn't been the best. It really hasn't. But I think if they can give John Mateer some time and he doesn't make terrible decisions, because here's one thing that I will say. John Mateer, man, he scares the piss out of me when I watch him play sometimes, because he puts the ball in harm's way a lot. Like a lot. And sometimes he doesn't. Like he be sticking his hand in that cookie jar. Sometimes it gets smacked, get that thing up out that cookie jar, and then sometimes he gets the cookie. Not a lot, but he gets the cookie sometimes, and you're like, okay. But it's like, dude, you can't do that every damn time.
Right.
I think he's going to start getting settled in though from that thumb injury. I don't think he's been completely right. He looked better against South Carolina this last week. That was a nice bounce back game. He didn't do anything spectacular, but he didn't lose the game either per se, like he did against Texas.
Well, a lot of this is going to be on Arbuckle. I mean,
100%.
what position are you going to be putting him in? I feel like maybe defenses are kind of starting to figure out what Arbuckle likes, his tendencies.
Right.
That can be a part of it. And so I think he's going to have to call a will of a game tomorrow.
You got to come at it. You got to come with it. Come with it.
Yeah.
All right.
But I like your Sooners. I'd agree with that. I can see them winning by 6 or 7.
So you're rolling with that one too. Hey, man, we're going to see. I hope that's how it works. The next game, Corey, that I wanted to bring up, and if you would have told me at the beginning of the season, this far into the season, that we would be talking about Vanderbilt and Missouri as a potential matchup and a potential top 15 matchup, I'd have told you you're absolutely crazy. There's no way. But that quarterback at Vanderbilt, my friend, Pavia, that kid right there, Pavia, however you want to pronounce it, that cat right there has to be in the discussion for Heisman. He has to, especially with the performance that he had against LSU last week. So for them to beat LSU, you're a top 10 team now. You got Missouri. You're the home team here. You're favored, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, they're favored by 2.5 points. Both teams are 6-1. Missouri's kind of been a surprising team this year too, Corey, if I would say so. They've kind of surprised some folks. I didn't think they were going to do all this.
They've kind of been they've been in the conversation the last few years. Now I agree with you. I thought they would take a step back this year as well. But it's to me, Drinkowitz, the coach for Missouri, he kind of always has his team right around this area, anywhere from like 15 to top 8 in the country, and then they can never really beat the upper echelon teams in the SEC.
Right.
But this one, I think this is a gettable game for them. I understand that Vanderbilt's cooking with hot grease right now. College game day is going to be there. When's the last time College game day went to freaking Vanderbilt? Not never, right? So like this is uncharted territory for Vanderbilt. But Drinkowitz has kind of had Missouri in the conversation here and there the past 3 years. I'm gonna lean towards Missouri on this one, but I would not be shocked if Vanderbilt won the game.
I like that pick, but I'm going with Vanderbilt. Give it to me. I am rolling with Pavia. He's the man. That dude right there. He's a baller, bro. I'm a believer in the cat. I like the way he plays. There are a bunch of players that weren't highly recruited players that are out there playing their ass off, Corey. And I like it. It's a good story. You know what I'm saying? It's good for college football to see that type of school that didn't put a lot of money into NIL to see what they're doing and look at them. So give me Vanderbilt winning close one. I think it's going to be close, but I think they pull it off by at least 3 points.
Ooh.
At least
now,
3.
Look, he's got the 5th best odds as of right now, plus 800, sitting behind Marcel Reed from A&M, which we'll talk about here in a second. Julian Sand from Ohio State, which I haven't really heard much from. Fernando Mendoza might have the best one of the season.
He's a baller.
On the road and beating Oregon.
He's a baller.
And then Ty Simpson, I think, has been the most impressive looking quarterback I've seen in the past 5 weeks. I mean,
absolutely.
After that week 1 loss to Florida State, Ty Simpson's been on an absolute heater.
So that Joker's got almost 2,000 yards and 18 touchdowns, only 1 interception. He's balling.
Who's that?
Ty Simpson. That was his stat.
Yeah.
He's absolutely balling.
If nothing, he's made himself the number 1 overall pick. I would argue.
So you got
Um,
you got Missouri, I got Vanderbilt.
Yep.
Texas
Yep.
A&M, LSU. This is the nightcap. Death Valley. They actually got Texas A&M favored in this game by 2.5 points. The
In Death
LSU
Valley.
Tigers sitting there at 5-2, number 20, versus Texas A&M, of course, who's 7-0, sitting at number 3.
Yeah.
Corey, this game right here, a Death Valley game. This is kind of one of those games because now that you have the 12-team playoff, Corey, you can afford 2 losses, especially, I believe, if you're in the SEC. If you only have 2 losses in the SEC and you're competing, I think you have a chance to make it to the 12-team playoff. I think that's where LSU is thinking here.
Yeah.
I like LSU at home at a night game in Death Valley to
Ooh.
upset Texas A&M in this football game. I'm going with the upset pick. Garrett Nussmeier, I think he does enough to get LSU over the top and beat them. Give it to me. LSU Tigers, I got them win. It's going to be a close one, like 31, 25, 28-ish, give or take in that range. That's my pick, though. Give me LSU Tigers winning a big one, kind of getting their name back into this. So give me the underdog in this one. Give me the LSU Tigers.
Oh man.
I had to.
First of all, you surprised me. I did not ever think you were going to pick LSU. I will say this: being from New Orleans and being an LSU fan my whole life, even when I was at Oklahoma State, I always check on the LSU score. I think Brian Kelly might be in trouble here. I don't think they win this game. They had trouble last week with Diego Pavia. They're going to have trouble with Marcel Reed. Marcel Reed might make this defense look worse than what Diego Pavia did last week. They struggle with running quarterbacks. I absolutely love what A&M is doing. I love the head coach since he's come in last year. This is a different A&M than we're used to, right? It used to be Texas 8-4. This is a legit Texas A&M team. They're the highest ranked SEC team right now. It is well deserved. I think A&M goes in the Death Valley and they silence that crowd. They silence that crowd early, and I don't think it's a game by the 4th quarter. And it hurts me to say that.
I love it. I love it.
I don't trust LSU.
I'm good with it. I'm good with it. I love it. We got some house divided up in here tonight. I love it.
Yeah.
Different picks. I got LSU at Death Valley. I think that means something, bro. That's something right there. That ain't easy.
Well, look, I was wrong last week. I picked LSU to beat Vanderbilt, and I didn't think their crowd showed up. I was completely wrong about that. So I could be wrong about this one, but I just don't see it, man. The way Diego Pavia made that defense look, I don't think that's
Diego Pavia is a baller.
So is Marcel Reed.
He is. I like Pavia. I really do. I just like that kid. I think it's just something. He got that little chip on his shoulder type. I like those kind of players. My opinion. All right. Navy is still undefeated. Hey, this is a team that beat us last year in the bowl game. They was talking shit on us. Just saying.
Were they? Y'all lost the Navy in the bowl game?
We sure did, bud. They happened.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
It was a bowl game that didn't matter, but yeah, we definitely did.
Oh, wow.
Happened.
All right. So where are we at now? We going to NFL?
Let's go for it.
NFL before we get out of here?
Man, I'd rather not, but we can because my team's trash.
You want to start with the Vikings? Yeah, let's start there. Let's go there first.
We
go
can
ahead and give us we kind of talked about this off air. I get what you're saying. There's no use crying over spilled milk, right? But I told you this
though. I called
it. You did. I just, for your sake and for the Vikings' sake, I really wish y'all have brought back Sam Darnold. Right? This guy that won 14 games for you last year. You guys, not saying you particular, but a lot of Vikings people and a lot of national media, after that game against the Lions in Week 18, and after he looked bad against the Rams in the playoffs, was like, "Oh, that's the real Sam Darnold." Like, bud, Peyton Manning didn't win a playoff game his first 6 years. I remember Jalen Hurts' first playoff game. He couldn't throw a 5-yard slant against the Buccaneers in his first playoff game, and it looked terrible. Matthew Stafford was 0-3 in Detroit in playoff games before he went to the Rams and then won the Super Bowl. I think they gave up way too early on Sam Darnold.
That's
and
fair.
Now it's showing. You guys don't have a quarterback. You don't have a quarterback. You don't.
100%. 100%.
And Jackson Smith-Njigba is over here leading the league in receiving, on pace to break Calvin Johnson's single season receiving record. And the guy who's doing that for him is freaking Sam Darnold. You cannot tell me Jay Jettas is not sitting back, looking at what Jackson Smith-Njigba is doing and thinking, oh my God, why did we let this guy go? Me, that's the story of the 2025.
Because apparently we let him go so we could have some good players on defense, but damn it, that ain't worked either. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. I don't know.
I don't. How can your defense have confidence when they watch the offense? It's like they're fighting an uphill battle.
I don't blame you.
So they're halfway defeated when they run out there to go play defense.
I'm with it. I'd be that way too if Carson Wentz was my quarterback. That dude is absolute garbage.
Oh,
he needs to be out the league. His throwing motion and he's just garbage. He's got like a damn toy soldier. He's got like a toy soldier wind up out here. Like it's terrible. I've never seen anything like it. I didn't like him when he was in Philadelphia. We should have kept Sam Howell. Why the hell did we trade Sam Howell away? Why'd we do that? For what? A 6th-round pick? Like, why'd we do? I honestly feel like Sam Howell probably would have been better than this bum. 100%. It can't get much worse than what we've seen, buddy. No. And Jettas is getting open. He's getting open. Buddy. That when we was down by like 2 touchdowns last night or 3 or whatever, and he threw that ball and it was like 5 yards over Jettas' head and threw a pick right through the guy. I was like, buddy, we suck. I'm done. I turned the game off. I turned it off. I was done. This is a wrap.
That is, you guys got a nice skill position group with Addison, Jay Jettas, Hawkinson. I like Jordan Mason. It's not from lack of having guys on that can, when they get the ball in their hand, they can do something with it. It's just that you don't have a quarterback that can deliver the ball. And that's pretty much the story of your team right now. What do you do?
Oh, well.
Sorry, brother.
I ain't losing none of my hard-earned money. Yeah, y'all balling. Y'all looking right.
5-2. The world was crashing after week 1. Oh, Dan Campbell don't know how to coach. Aaron Glenn, he's missing Ben Johnson. Well, fast forward now, buddy. We're right back where we should be. Right around the top of the NFC. A half game behind Green Bay, who did beat us. And I think as the season goes along, we're just going to get better and better. Jahmyr Gibbs is a problem. Amon-Ra St. Brown is still a problem. Defensive secondary worries me. We don't have any 4 of the guys that were starting in the week 1 available. Now they will get healthy, but the sky's the limit. I think once this thing is said and done, within the next 2 months, by the time the playoffs start, we'll be the 1 or 2 seed. I'd love to be the 1 seed again to get home field advantage, but we got to go out there and earn it. But the fact that people thought that this train was going to stop because Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn left, they got egg on their face right now. How about Dan Campbell's a really good damn football coach? How about he got those other 2 guys head coaching jobs and he replaced them, and we're doing the same things we were doing when they were here, and now they're gone and we're still doing the same shit, which is running the ball, how we want to run the ball, play action, and even when we got guys hurt on defense, we're still balling.
One thing those coaches didn't get to do, though, they didn't get to bring Jahmyr Gibbs with them. They didn't get to bring Amon-Ra St. Brown.
That offensive line.
Laporta, they didn't get to bring the offensive line. They didn't get to bring They didn't get to bring Aiden Hutchinson. They didn't get to do any of that.
No.
Like, those guys got to stay in Detroit. So, and those are the guys that are lining up and they're playing. And those guys run through a wall every single Sunday for Dan Campbell. That's really, you see that. And you don't really usually see that from players in the NFL because a lot of those guys in the NFL are there to get their check and they're there to go home. There is guys that are there for the love of the game, but Corey, you can attest to this just as well as anybody. There's guys there that are, you better give me my money, and that's all that fucking matters. Yeah. Excuse my French there. But there is those guys. So for Dan Campbell to be on a team that has that type of egos, because I don't care who you are, when you're successful and you got good teams and good players, you get a little bit of an ego. For him to do what he's doing so far, I called it. You know what I'm saying? I said you guys are going to be right there. It's going to be between you and Green Bay. That's what it's going to come down to. It's because my Vikings are null and void. The Bears are cute right now, but they're going to fall off too. They're not going to sustain it. It's going to come down to the Packers and the Lions. And it's going to be interesting and intriguing to see who wins that.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. I think
I give y'all a slight edge right now though, because I kind of I like your offensive skill positions a little better. I might lean towards their defense just a little bit, but it's really, really hard at that point. Like we're getting real close. Like y'all are close. You're real close.
Yeah, no doubt. I appreciate it. Yeah. Dan Campbell, to your point before we move on, he's done a real good job of building the culture. And what you said is spot on. Like everybody's making money, there's egos, but when you can build a culture the way he's in it, you got to get guys to buy in, right? Even though they're getting paid and everything's sweet, right? You got to get them to buy in and fight for each other. And I think he's done a good job of doing that. So hats off to him, man. Because I was worried about it too. You hear enough people say, you guys don't have your coordinators. Like, I was like, well, shit, we don't. What's going to happen? And then week 1 happened, and then you're like, oh, shit. I'm not going to lie. I was like, oh. I was like, oh, damn. Is it over? Is this shit over?
Is this it? We're going back to the old time? Y'all got too many good players, bro, to just fall back.
That's the thing, man. X's. Well, you say it all the time. X's and O's, Jimmy's and Joe's.
Yeah. It don't matter. See, Ohio State's doing it too. I mean, hell, they lost their play. We're not gonna get into that, but you see what I'm saying, bro. It's just when you got the dudes that line up there, you can make it happen, bro. It's not that big of a deal.
Little rapid fire here to close it out. NFL MVP right now.
Golly, I think you got to give it to Baker Mayfield.
I give it to him. I think he's still the leader of those 4-quarter comebacks. Amazing, doing it mostly without Mike Evans. He's had Emeka Egbuka, who's been like one of the, if not the offensive rookie of the year, up until he got hurt. But yeah, Baker Mayfield. I throw Danny Dimes into that conversation.
And the culture looking good too, man.
Number one offense in the league.
Jonathan Taylor back there, buddy. Oh my Lord have mercy.
Yeah, but
oh my Lord have mercy. I wish I'd have drafted that guy. I sure did.
I got a fantasy team. It's a 12-team. It's a 12-team league. I got him, Christian McCaffrey, Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Oh my Lord.
Emeka Egbuka, Jalen Hurts. That's just part of my team, bro.
You ain't lost a game yet in that league. You're
undefeated.
Yeah, I was about to say you are destroying people.
I'm leading the league with like 1,300 points, and next closest guy has got like 900.
I bet. That's insane. Wow. Yeah, Baker's my MVP right now. It's a little biased for sure, but I got to give it to
Are you a believer in the Indianapolis Colts? Are you a believer? Are you a believer in Indiana Jones?
In the AFC, yes, I am, because there's not really a clear-cut favorite in the AFC right now. I'll go out and say that. There's not one team that's just kind of leaped out there like, oh my gosh. Granted, you've always got the Chiefs that you got to worry about, but like Baltimore's kind of stumbled out the gates here. Buffalo's missed 1 or 2 here and there. You see what I'm saying? It's not everybody's not just looking there. So that would be me. That'd be where I'm at with it. I would think that Daniel Jones coming over and learning from Kevin O'Connell last season on how to be a quarterback in the NFL, sitting there earning his stripes. That doesn't get spoke about enough. The same thing that Sam Darnold did the year before he came to the Vikings. He was with Mike Shanahan over there at
San
in
Francisco.
correct. So you see those dynamics. These quarterbacks are going and they're learning from systems. Like you're not in the New York Giants system right now that doesn't have an offensive line in front of you that doesn't really have too many skill positions to throw to. So it's like you get away from that and you start seeing an offense to where you can just sit here and literally hand the ball off to Jonathan Taylor in the backfield. That's like so much pressure lifted off of his shoulders right there, bro. And then he's got some good little weapons over there too, like Pittman Downs. You got Alec Pierce, the tight end Warren, Tyler Warren,
the rookie who's like,
I like their little makeup of their team. They play solid defense too. So yeah, I don't know why not. I really don't.
Yeah.
Do I think they're gonna go to a Super Bowl? No. Huh?
No, I'd say Anthony Richardson's probably if they make it to the AFC Championship, I think they bring Daniel Jones back and they trade Anthony Richardson.
I'll take him.
I guess. I was going to ask you that. Would you like to have Anthony Richardson on your Vikings?
Hell yeah, I'll take him.
You think Kevin O'Connell could do something with that?
I mean, I don't know.
All right. Since
he's not doing very good with rookie quarterbacks right now, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But I've only got 2 games though with JJ, so I can't really judge that yet. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that's good. Before you close it, it's the sports equinox. I'm gonna share something with you. There's one sport we haven't talked about yet, and that would be none other than America's favorite pastime, and that is the score of Game 1.
Whoa.
The heavily favored Los Angeles Dodgers, who a lot of people were picking in 4 or 5 games, absolutely getting the doors blown off of them right now by the Toronto Blue Jays.
Yikes.
I feel like this is a Drake versus Kendrick Lamar situation. Remember last year when they had the World Series and the Yankees, they had what was it, Fat Joe came out before the game was sung. And the Dodgers had Ice Cube come out. I wish they had did that this year with Kendrick Lamar and Drake. But anyway, I digress. Who had this on their bingo card?
Not me.
Game to the World
Not
Series?
me. Not me. Oh, looky up there. Look at my Lakers at halftime against the Timberwolves. Let's go, baby. Woo!
Oh, okay. I see you.
Probably blow it in the third quarter, but hey. And we
how about the fighting Chauncey Billups up there? Portland beating Golden State 69-56 at halftime.
Fighting Chauncey. I wonder if he's coaching tonight.
No, he is not, bud. He's on leave.
He's on leave right now.
Tiago Splitter is the interim coach for the Blazers, by the way.
That's kind of cool. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, but I just wanted to throw that up there. Crazy. I saw that when I was looking up the college stuff. I was like, hell no, that ain't right. That's
crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. So there we are.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
good show, man.
Good one. Hey, if you guys aren't already, if you've made it this far and you haven't subscribed, you haven't hit the like button, and you haven't tapped that notification bell, shame on you. Go down there, drop in there, talk to us in the comments as well. Tell us what you think about some of our picks. Do you think we're crazy? Drop your picks down in there too. We'd love to hear from you guys. So, as always, peace, love, happiness, whatever in between. Deuces. Y'all be good.